What's really good? We back. What up, though? All those pleasantries. It's the Boxing Clinic of More. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. Shout out to Dante's Box Nation. I'm gonna link this interview with Danny Garcia in the description. And he confirms what everybody already know. He explains in this interview why he really ain't, rushing into fighting Keith Thurman or Errol Spence again. He's explaining that he used the example of Pacquiao and Mayweather. Said when they first supposed to fight, they could have made $20-25 million a piece, and then 5 years later they made $200 million, $100 million, whatever it was they made. He says, I know the diehard fans want to see the fight now, but if we marinate, it could become bigger, and that's what everybody waiting on. That's why guys are not fighting guys. For the simple fact in the welterweight division, these guys really believe the fight value is really gonna shoot through the roof. If these guys continue to let it marinate, continue to circle each other, continue to build it up. But one thing they don't have is the cachet of a Pacquiao Mayweather. None of these guys' resumes look like Pacquiao and Mayweather. Do you know what Pacquiao and Mayweather did before even getting to the pinnacle of that spot, man? They don't know. They don't have the track record they did, starting off at 130 and Floyd, whooping all those guys he whooped, moving on up, grinding. The personality, the interviews, the swagger. None of them guys got the swagger of Floyd or Pacquiao. Pacquiao's swag was done in the ring. Floyd's swag was in the ring and out the ring. More out the ring when he got up there and fought Oscar De La Hoya. These guys don't self-promote each other like they should with social media. Shit, the YTBC and LDBC, they do more promoting these fighters than the actual promoters and the actual premier boxing champions. But these guys really believe that they can achieve Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather type of jump in revenue. I'm not saying they're expecting $25 or $100 million, but they're expecting that jump in payday from making $2 or $3 million a piece to at least making $10 million a piece to fight each other. It's not going to happen. You guys don't have the track record to be popular enough to do that. You don't have Barrera, Morales, Giancarlo Hernandez, Diego Corrales, Jose Luis Castillo. You don't have those resumes. Oscar De La Hoya to help breed you on in there. Ricky Hatton to help get you UK fans. You guys don't have that. You don't. And you basically in a structured box fighting on Showtime with only so many fans can see you fight. You guys only fight once and twice a year. It's just not going to happen. The jump in revenue to let the fight marinate, it's not going to happen. It's not. People have seen Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter, Danny Garcia already. So see it again. Is it going to jump? Maybe people jump and say, I really want to pay $60, $70 for Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. If Errol Spence beats, Ocampo and turns around and whoops on Omar Figueroa at the end of the year in Texas, it's not going to jump y'all fighting on Showtime. And it's just not. The revenue jump that he's speaking of Pacquiao and Mayweather, that's not normal. Those were two special fighters, and none of those guys right now are special. And when the Pacquiao Mayweather thing first started to be talked about in 2009 or something like that, those guys were already legends in the sport. The next 2 or 3 years, let's say next calendar year or two, these guys still not going to be legends. Even if Keith Thurman and Errol Spence were to fight each other, it's still not going to make nobody a $100 million man or $20 million man or a pay-per-view type of fighter. Because you don't have the ethnic following. That's what people don't understand about Floyd. Why Floyd continued to fight a lot of Spanish guys or Mexican guys. People don't understand why he did that. Because they brought fans. They brought people that's going to put asses in the seat. He fought Ricky Hatton. He brought a whole bunch of UK fans who came over to see Ricky Hatton. They bought the pay-per-view over there. They came and paid for the ticket to see Ricky Hatton. Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter don't bring that type of pool. People come see him, but people ain't paying $60, $70 to see him. So you comparing two pay-per-view stars who crossed over with Oscar De La Hoya and Ricky Hatton, you feel me, and Marquez, to your situation. It's not going to happen, It's not going to happen. The money jump that he's speaking on, I don't see it in the projections. I just don't see it. To fight Pacquiao, him and Broner was offered $5 million or whatever rumored. You said that wasn't enough to fight Pacquiao. Shit, what else do you want to do? So they basically, all these guys are banking on them getting a jump in money like Pacquiao and Mayweather. I'm not saying the exact same dollar amount, more the percentage. But it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You know, with them, it's not gonna happen. You know, they hoping and banking on that, man. You gotta go out there and make it happen. You feel me? You gotta make these fights happen to build your portfolio up, but we gone.